Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Society of Bangor. It is a pleasure to have you all joining us this Sunday before the solstice. And it is a wonderful time as we celebrate our solstice ritual that is a collaboration with our choir, with Women with Wings, and several talented members of our worship committee who have all come together to make this a very special part of our holiday celebration here at UUSB. So we wish you all to relax, come into the space. We want to welcome the people who are joining us today on Zoom. Relax and let the music flow through your soul and nourish you in this wonderful hour that we will spend together. Before we get started, Lori has some announcements for us to share.
So today, for those of you on Zoom and here, we are not using a PowerPoint. The songs are songs that are chants, and if you've done this before, you've heard them before. We welcome you to simply listen, come in when you feel moved, or just listen, just sit back and listen. So we hope that that's enjoyable for all. All of us here in the sanctuary, Zoomers, we have candle. And so if you want to make sure that you have a candle for a little later in the ritual, then I recommend that you get that now. So the list of basket winners, I believe, was going to be posted in the Dorothy and Suzanne Kelly will be here later to collect money and do what needs to be done with the basket. So if you haven't got yours, do that soon. Tonight, there is a Blue Christmas happening with Reverend Drew, and it is going to be right here in the sanctuary, and it will not be put out to Zoom. So if you want to participate in that, please come to the church at 7 o'clock. And 7, right? Oh, and then on Saturday, we have our Christmas Eve service. 6 o'clock. Christmas Eve is 7. Blue Christmas is 6. Blue Christmas tonight is 6 o'clock. I think I got that right now. I hope you got that right now. So then we will not do a service Sunday morning on the 25th. We will just encourage you to be home with your families. And then on the 1st, we are going to have a service, and it will be an on-demand hymn sing and UUSB Dorothy Spruce Up opportunity to have your service right from the very start of the year to UUSB. So plan on that. John Aramon will be our on-demand hymn singer and player. So come, that will be really fun. On January the 15th, there's a multi-faith Martin Luther King service that will be happening here at 3 o'clock with, I don't remember, 15 different denominations are going to be represented. Okay, but Suzanne said maybe 15, but there's a bunch. It's sponsored by FLIA, so that's a good thing to come to. We're not having a formal collection or joys and sorrows today, so if you would like to pay on your pledge or leave a donation, half of the undesignated funds will be going to the Bangor Homeless Shelter, and there's a plate right over there by where you go out as you go into the Dorothy for Fellowship later. What did I forget? All right, let's let the ritual begin. So sit deep and breathe deeply. Am I on? I'm still needed. Our opening words this morning are a poem by Brother David Stendal-Rost. May you grow still enough. May you grow still enough to hear the small noises earth makes in preparing for the long sleep of winter, so that you yourself may grow calm and grounded deep within. May you grow still enough to hear the trickling of water seeping into the ground, so that your soul may be softened and healed and guided in its flow. May you grow still enough to hear the splintering of starlight in the winter sky and the roar of Earth's fiery core. May you grow still enough to hear the stir of a single snowflake in the air, so that your inner silence may turn into hushed expectation.
Though my soul may set in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night, fearful of the night.
Good morning, and welcome to the Winter Solstice celebration presented by our UUSB Winter Solstice team, including the UUSB Choir and Women with Wings. This is a participatory experience. We encourage you to sing along to songs as you catch in, as I said before. And also, there are several silent meditations in the program. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten you. I'll be coming back in when it's time. So breathe deeply and spend that time sitting with what's just been said or sung and the ways it's true in your life. As announced, there will be a chance for you to light a candle. So if you haven't gotten a candle, be sure, we've got a candle helper coming around. And and those of you on Zoom, just we'd love you to have a candle too, so you can show your light when the time is right. So go ahead, settle in, and let's get started. Now close your eyes. Let's breathe deeply together, in and out. In and out. Imagine now that there are roots growing out of your feet. Feel them growing down through the floor until they find Mother Earth below us. Earth is cool and damp this time of year. Feel your roots growing into her, down deep into her, entangling with all the roots of all the people here. Now feel yourself breathing in that good, healing earth energy. With every breath in, you feel it coming up your roots, and into your feet, up into your legs and hips, up into your belly and your chest and your back, down your arms, up into your neck, and up into your face, out the top of your head. Feel it in your branches as they reach up to the night sky. Feel the wind and the stars and the moon. We all drink the same water. We all breathe the same air. We are all rooted in the same earth. We all need the same sun. Now, open your eyes and feel your roots still in the earth, still entangled with the roots of everyone here. And know that for today, we here are members of this clan. We are a circle.
We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love all our lives. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love all our lives. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of lives. We are held in a circle of lives. We are held in a circle of love. 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 We are held in a circle of lives. We are held in a circle of lives. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love. We are held in a circle of love. All our lives. All our lives.
To rededicate this sacred space to the sacred, and to honor the elements and the directions as did those who came before us, we begin our ritual tonight with the casting of a circle in words and song.
black elk speaks. You have noticed that everything an Indian does is in a circle, and that is because the power of the world always works in circles, and everything tries to be round. In the old days, when we were a strong and happy people, all our power came to us from the sacred hoop of the nation, and so long as the hoop was unbroken, the people flourished. The flowering tree was the living center of the hoop, and the circle of the four quarters nourished it. The east gave peace and light. The south gave warmth. The west gave rain. And the north, with its cold and mighty wind, gave strength and endurance. This knowledge came to us from the outer world with our religion. Everything the power of the world does is in a circle. The sky is round, and I have heard that the earth is round like a ball, and so are all the stars. The wind, in its greatest power, whirls. Birds make their nest in circles. The sun comes forth and goes down again in a circle. The moon does the same, and both are round. Even the seasons are a great circle in their changing, and always come back to where they were.
We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
You hear us sing, you hear us cry. Now come and follow, here's our paradise.
We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
Inside our hearts there glows a spark, love and desire, a burning fire.
We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
Within our blood, within our tears, there lies the altar of living water.
We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
Take our fear, take our pain, take the darkness into the earth again.
We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. The circle closes between the worlds to mark the sacred space where we come face to face. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle.
I don't.
Hear our great mother, robed in midnight, around whose head shines all the suns and moons of the universe, as she speaks to us, saying, "Blessed is the darkness, for in the darkness we conceive. Blessed is the light, for in light we give birth. As conception is to birth, so darkness is to light. Know that both the darkness and the light, the sound and the silence are sacred unto me, who is all creation.
Light and darkness, light and darkness. 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 Light and darkness, light and darkness.
Imagine, if you will, a time, maybe 50,000 years ago, when people were just beginning to emerge from a long sleep into conscious awareness of the world around them. Just now they are noticing the passage of time. Just now they are noticing the coldness of the air. And just now, perhaps one among them is noticing that the sun, which used to rise over here and move high across the sky and give light and warmth for long periods, now rises there, and it isn't as high and doesn't stay in the sky as long. Will the sun continue to move away from us? Will it someday not come at all and we'll have to live our lives in darkness? This is the time of winter solstice, the time when the earth tilts away from the sun, so that for us in the northern hemisphere, the sun's time is shorter and the night's time is longer. The sun rises further south each day, and its passage is not high overhead, but low in the sky.
Deep into the heart of the winter.
Perhaps you have heard the Greek myth of Kore, beloved daughter of the earth goddess Demeter. Kore was all things bright and beautiful. She had the sweetness and innocence of a young flower child. One day, while she was exploring, she heard a familiar voice and followed it to a crack in a rock. It was her grandmother, Hecate. Voice, it was singing, promising wisdom. Kore was intrigued and entered into the underworld. Demeter had no idea where her daughter was. She was so distraught that she brought darkness upon and winter upon the land and caused the plants to stop growing and to die. Kore was learning wisdom and songs from her grandmother, Hecate. When the time was right, Hecate took Kore back to her mother. Demeter was so happy to see her daughter again that she brought spring and light back to us and to the land. We see in Kore's story the way the seasons of the year parallel the seasons of our own lives. In the springtime, we are youngsters and we fly high in the sky. In the summer of our middle years, we dance in the rain and the earth brings us gifts and songs and fruit. In the late fall, when we reach our older age, Kore takes us into the darkness with her as seeds. And we know that winter is followed by spring and that every seed is a promise of the new life that follows death.
Though my soul may set in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night, fearful of the night.
It was the longest night. People gathered from near and far, in small groups and large, to share their fears and grief and the darkness in their hearts. A year like no other, this was, testing us beyond what we'd ever imagined. Day after day, week after week, we found ourselves growing and becoming sturdy because there was no other choice. And the solstice fire was lit, and the candles passed, and the light of the new year's dawning lifted our heavy hearts, and brought us brightness and hope.
Winter solstice, time of dark and coldness, close your eyes and search within to tap the source where you begin. Winter solstice, time of dark and coldness, in the stillness of the night, look within to find your light. Winter solstice, time of dark and coldness, burrow deep within your soul to find the things that make you whole. Winter solstice.
To lure the sun back to us, we light candles, burn the Yule log, and nowadays decorate our houses with lights. Many religions have a sun child born this time of year, a child who lights the way back to spring. Lift your wick so that it lights. We're having a hard time with them lighting. I'm all set now, Linda. I'm all set now. So everybody who's lit here, you can go forward and start lighting for the audience.
When do you want me to start the reading? After everybody's lit?
I say this,
Oh, okay.
and then we do some stuff with the candles, and then
You'll know. I'll do.
There you go. There you go. So I think that those of you who are able are going to go stand in the back. Okay. Light anybody's candle that didn't get lit. We're going to go stand. Rosemary, you're going to go stand in the back. Can you stand in the Just as Kore brought spring back with her, each child born gives us our renewed hope for the world. But it's not just children newly born who carry the light and give renewed hope for the world. It's each and every one of us. Each of us carries a light which we can use to help or to hinder the world and its progress. As we light our candles, those of you on Zoom, I hope, have a candle lit as well. Do you have your mic, the mic with you, Leanne? I goofed. You are on. Sorry, everybody. It's time for Leanne to see her part. Thank you. Can I hold that?
You said later.
Sorry, I thought it was later too.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
What is your light? What are your fears about shining? We whose spirituality resides in the earth and the sun, the water and the air, believe that we are here on earth to be the hands and voices of the goddess and the god. We have taken the light into our own hands and spread it among ourselves. And we invite you to do likewise. See how much brighter we are when we shine together. Now, please come forward and place your candles in the bowls that are on the altar. Those of you online, hold your candles high and share your light as well. We will sing along to this traditional favorite, This Little Light of Mine. Should we get the Joys and Sorrows poem? Or do you think we'll be okay? Should we go ahead and start singing while everybody's putting their just wait? Here and shining our bright lights together, more lights than we ever expected would be here on the snowy morning. We're going to start in with singing This Little Light of Mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, In the dark and in the light, in the short day and this very long night, in the blessed quiet dark, we look inside to find our spark. We rest our souls in the depths within, recharge our strength to begin again. Sunrise on the solstice reminds us to take solace in the dark and in the light, in the short day and this very long night, in the brief and brilliant day, we reach out to celebrate with those we love and hold most dear, filled with hope and great cheer. Sunrise on the solstice reminds us to take solace in the dark and in the light, in the short day and this very long night. Sunrise on the solstice.
We have taken a journey down into the darkness of winter. We have traveled back up into the light with the promise of springtime to come. We have each found our own light. We have discovered that our lights shine more brightly when we join them together. Now we urge you to carry your light home, to take it into the streets and join with other lights and share them.
Carry it home to your children. Carry it out in the street. Carry it on to the ones you love and on to the ones you meet. Carry it light on your shoulder. Carry it deep in your soul. For we have been blessed with magic, and the magic will make us whole. Carry it home to your children. Carry it out in the street. Carry it on to the ones you love and on to the ones you meet. Carry it light on your shoulder. Carry it deep in your soul. For we have been blessed with magic, and the magic will make us whole.
Now, close your eyes, please, and let's breathe deeply together. In and out, and in and out. Remember now that there are roots growing out of your feet, growing deep into our Mother Earth. Feel how that good, healing earth energy fills you, up through your roots, up through your trunk, up through your branches, up into the sky. We all dance in the same wind. We are all rooted in the same earth. We all drink in the same water. We all need the same sun. Take all that extra energy you feel right now and put it back into the earth. The earth will hold it for you. The next time you need the energy, you can grow your roots and drink it in. Feel the earth, the air, the fire, the water, and the Spirit. Feel how each of us is part of the circle of life, and so we are alone and together, individual and one.
By the earth that is her body, by the air that is her breath, by the fire that is her bright spirit, and by the living waters of her womb. The circle is open but unbroken. May the peace of Goddess, God, or Divine Spirit be with you forever in your heart. And merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again.
When we are gone, they will remain. Wind and rock, fire and rain, they will remain when we return. The wind will blow, and the fire will burn. When we are gone, they will remain. Wind and rock, fire and rain, they will remain when we return. The wind will blow, and the fire will burn. When we are gone, they will remain. Wind and
Oh, the wind and rock, fire and rain, they will remain when we return. Oh, the wind will blow and the fire will burn.
wind and rock, fire and rain, they will remain when we return. The wind will blow, and the fire will burn. When we are gone, they will remain. Wind and rock, fire and rain, they will remain when we return. The wind will blow, and the fire will
Our ritual is complete, and we have welcomed back the sun. May she always burn brightly in our lives and bring us all of the energy that we need. Blessed